that list, including Westchester, Orange, Sullivan, and Dutchess counties. Meanwhile, the Rockland County Department of Health is hosting a first-dose COVID vaccination clinic tomorrow at Building A in Pomona at 50 Sanatorium Road from 3 to 7 p.m. And it is free. First-dose COVID vaccination clinic, or you can register online. To do that, and for more vaccine clinic dates, find this news article on our website and click on the link. Meanwhile, area school districts are grappling with what to do for the upcoming school year, which is just weeks away. News 12 reports Nyack and Clarkstown school districts are going to require universal masking. Other districts, including Pearl River and North Rockland, are still taking a wait-and-see approach. While many across the state are urging the governor to step down in the wake of the Attorney General's investigative report earlier this month, it looks like the governor is digging in for a long battle. In a press conference yesterday following a meeting of the Assembly's Judiciary Committee, which is spearheading the Assembly's investigation, New York State Assembly Speaker Carl Hastie said what once might have taken months may now take just a few weeks.
Members have no confidence in the ability of the governor to remain in office. I think that's the universal sentiment that we have, and you're always going to have differences of opinion as to where and how quick. You want to make sure that this is a process that no one can say they were treated.
As such, it may be a while before you can contact Village Hall by phone. The mayor apologizes for the current inconvenience, but encourages residents to visit the
What do you see on YouTube now, if you get a chance to look?
Email addresses. The Dr. Martin Luther King Center
I dragged the video out of the box
to 7 o'clock for anyone in need.
and moved it onto the computer screen. And now the black box in the YouTube.
Volunteers are also needed to help unload the food from the truck, organizing and assisting with the distribution. Call the center at 845-425-8910 for details, or just find this news article on our website and click on the link.
So Dave, I took this and I dragged it out. Like if I open this, nothing.
Union Park in Pomona, you can hear
somehow I took the video that was playing and I dragged it and I moved it somewhere on the blue screen over here. And now I can't get it back.
And the CLEMental show runs weekday afternoons.
What do you see on YouTube now? Do you see me, or now I just can't see the screen? Because the cameras are on me.
Check out our website, WRCR.com.
Now let's take a look at the roads with Hudson Valley traffic.
We've got a local closure in Yonkers. Glenwood Avenue is shut down after a cement mixer flipped over, and it actually sounds like it crashed into some houses, too. Glenwood Avenue closed in Yonkers, both directions between Grove Street and Warburton Avenue. Traffic on 287 looks real good. Tappan Zee Bridge is fine, but of course, once you set foot into Rockland County, northbound thruway is heavy from exit 10 up toward the Palisades, exit 13. Then after exit 13, traffic starts to open up very nicely. Also, the northbound Hutch, you've got the usual delays getting into the Cross County. Traffic sponsored by Staples. Staples Connect has amazing prices for everything on your back-to-school list. The TI-84 plus CE graphing calculator is just $99.99. That's a $55 savings. In-store only. Offer ends August 14th. Limit 2. Visit your local Staples store and be more than ready for school. Staples. And from the Hudson Valley Traffic Center, I'm Chris Majette.
Weather.
Across the lower Hudson Valley today, lots of clouds around, some breaks of sunshine, a few showers, and humid, highs near 80. Tonight, partly cloudy skies and lows between 70 and 75, so very humid. The same story with blazing sunshine on Wednesday and highs between 85 and 90 degrees. Thursday, partly sunny, a chance for a shower thunderstorm in the afternoon, highs near 90. And Friday, partly sunny, less humid, and highs mid-80s for AM 1700 WRCR. This is meteorologist Mark Hanna.
Up-to-the-minute weather information is always available on the WRCR website. Day or night, when you want the weather, check our website at WRCR.com.
And it's currently 82 degrees.
Radio Unscripted, AM 1700 WRCR and WRCR.com.
The following program is furnished by its producer, host, and sponsors.
fellow Clemaniacs! Today is Tuesday, August 10th, 2021. I am Kevin Thomas, and you are listening to The Pete CLEMental Show with your host, Pete Clemente.
Shut this down. Number 3 got to come off when I'm talking. Yes, I got controls in the studio. I got things to do. You think I just sit here and do nothing for 2 hours? Come on now. I bring you festive spirits. Aloha Klumalulu. I think that is native something for I am very happy. All right? I am very happy. Although the YouTube, listen, I'm experimenting. I'm trying things here. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I know nothing. I don't know nothing, okay? I'm experimenting. I'm hitting buttons. I'm screwing stuff up. I'm calling out Dave. I got to put him on the payroll. All right? We got to put him on the continual payroll because he's bailing me out once again. Yes, we are back on this beautiful 2 for Tuesday. We're going to play 2 for Tuesday. Don't worry. We're going to play 2 for Tuesday. 2 things you wouldn't need on this 2 for Tuesday. What are 2 things you wouldn't need? You want to call in and tell me that? Of course. You want to chime in on Cuomo? Of course. But don't call during the Clemonologue. That's rule number one. You understand? Rule number one, don't call during the CLEMental. That is now till 3:20. Thank you. Second rule, join us, have fun, spread the love, tell your friends. Go on the Facebook page, subscribe to the YouTube channel, join in the festivities, WRCR AM 1700, WRCR.com, and of course tell your smart speaker, play WRCR. Some people are just so dumb. They actually, I had someone say, Clem, I went to WRCR.com and I couldn't find it. Now, I only say WRCR.com like quickly, like Matt from St. Louis. A lot of people don't even know I say it, but some do. And if you hear me say .com, don't go looking for WRCR.com. There's no such thing. It doesn't exist. It's .com. You know what I'm saying? It's just .com. That's it. That's it. Just .com. Nothing else. All right. So it is a beautiful Tuesday. I don't remember feeling this good, honestly. Like I recalled a few times in my life where obviously the birth of my kids, my wife, all that good stuff, but I truly don't recall like times feeling as happy, as exuberant, as excited, as positive, as just like a ball of joy, honestly. Anybody out there on YouTube checking in, do me a favor, if you're checking in right now, say something, write something back. Can you see me or you just see black right now? Do you see the back of my head? We're going to order some more cameras, get some multiple views. Right now I changed the camera to the backside to let you see the cockpit. You are actually experiencing the cockpit feeling today. So let me know on the YouTube channel. Again, you have to subscribe to the Pete CLEMental Show on the YouTube channel. We're going to start uploading some cool videos on there. We're going to start a segment on there, Arthur, Emilio, and me, doing food reviews. It's going to be really cool. Check it out. I'm telling you, it's going to be awesome. You're going to love it. We're going to talk about, a lot of good things, a lot of doing good things, but food review. Arthur, Emilio, and me coming up on the YouTube channel there. So, yeah, let me know what you see. Do you see black, like the black hole, or do you see my bald head? Obviously, you see the cave of doo-doo that I'm in. It's just all brown. It really looks like a dwelling of, like, you're in a cavernous, like, you're probably in someone's colon. That's what it looks like. It looks like a bad colon. Steve will not get this examination. He's going to get a good check when he gets his examined. He got some mouth examination, and I agree with Mike from the Valley. Whenever your mouth is giving you something bad, you got to get it checked out. The last thing you want is an infection in the mouth. It can go to the brain. It can be very problematic. The heart does a lot of bad. All right, so make sure if it's not just to Steve, it's to everybody out there. If in fact you have a problem with your mouth, get it checked out. Unless, of course, it's a big mouth. Then just get a piece of tape. Like duct tape will do fine. Just tape up your mouth. But if it's like, you got some pain, illness, sore, something going on, you definitely go to the dentist. Dental examination at the dentist. All right, so we're on just a different wavelength today. I just really feel like, we're going to get into the Cuomo stuff. You can chime in, 429-1700. Obviously, not doing a CLEMental log. 2 for Tuesday. 2 things you wouldn't eat. Enter the bucket of love. You win. You get a $25 gift certificate to Bailey's. I'm sure you're going to find something at Bailey's that you can eat. Everybody loves Bailey's, except Terry. There's always an exception to the rule. Terry don't like Bailey's. She went to Bailey's with the kids. They don't like Bailey's. But it's all right. If you like Bailey's, I got the $25 gift certificate here for you for the 2 for Tuesday. And listen, it's not even just winning the prizes. It's the joy of being the winner. Like today, you're a winner. You're a winner anyway, in my eyes. I don't know about your own eyes, but you're a winner in my eyes. But to validate that, you could spend the rest of the evening telling anyone who really cares that you won the 2 for Tuesday on the Pete CLEMental Show. And I'm sure there's a lot of people that care. It's just a problem we're going to find them. There might be someone in Thailand that could care, someone in Finland and Greece, but finding the people that care that you won is going to be a problem. But to you, all that matters is that you won. Yes. Kevin, how are you feeling on this beautiful Tuesday? You were the one who notified me of the good news. I was very ecstatic. I really almost, I feel like I almost blew up. It was like, I felt like over-pressurized. In such a short time, I felt such exuberance. It was a feeling like I was going to explode.
Yeah, I was surprised by the news, and I immediately sent out a text. You know, it was just, yeah, I did not expect him to do it. You know, I thought he was going to fight all the way through, but luckily for all of us, he decided to resign.
Yeah, and don't listen. We'll get to the 320. We'll get to it at the 320. I'm not, you know, I'm not done. We're just starting. I mean, I assist people. That's what I do. I assist. I help. But this guy, I kick him. He's just a narcissist. Still going on. He believe. Yeah. Listen, we'll come back at the 320. We'll talk more about that. 2 for Tuesday. 2 foods you wouldn't eat. All right? I'll tell you what I wouldn't eat. I eat just about everything, but there's 2 foods that I definitely don't eat, and I'll let you know first when we get back at the 320. At the 420, I'm going to give someone an opportunity to get 3 more entries into the bucket of love. If they, in fact, can guess something. Now, it has something to do with Dr. Shannon's interview yesterday, interviewing the great Steve Purcell. Let me turn this down. Let me turn my volume down just a tad bit. There we go. Interviewing the great Steve Purcell yesterday. He had a question for Steve. And we'll get to that at the 420. But if you want to play today's 2 for Tuesday, why not add to the fun? You're already having fun because you're here. And just add to it. You know what I'm saying? Be part of the revolution that is this radio program. Once we get that 10,000 watts, that'll be the next, umph up, is the 10,000 watts. So be ready for that. Kevin, I must say, today is Tuesday. We have nothing after the show tonight, right? Tomorrow we have nothing. But am I correct to say that Thursday we do have house calls with Kerry Potter?
We do have house calls, and also we do have boulders tonight at 7.
Ooh, boulders. Now, I thought by moving into this new league, I was going to hear the Boulders playing a lot of different teams. I hear Quebec a lot. I hear this other team a lot. I think I heard that some of the other teams went out of business or something. They folded. So how many?
What they did was they're playing regionally. So half the league is playing themselves, and the other half of the league is playing themselves, and eventually they'll meet up in the playoffs.
I don't know if you clarified anything with that comment, but all right. So how many teams are in the league? I mean, is there more than 4 teams?
There's more than 4 teams.
All right. So
yeah. So it's sort of. You know, all the teams that are further away from here are playing each other, and the teams that are here on the East Coast are playing each other.
But aren't we playing Quebec a lot? Quebec isn't on the East Coast.
Well, Quebec is technically in the division that we're in, so, you know, it's just divisional play. Which is why we're playing the same 4 teams, 5 teams, basically.
Gotcha. And the Boulders are still doing pretty well. I mean, right? We're still up there.
Well, they're a couple games out of the wild card, and they're a couple games out of first place. So,
all right.
We'll see what happens.
All right. So that's tonight at 7 o'clock. The Boulders baseball here on WRCR, correct?
Yes.
And on WRCR.com, of course. Yes. We'll be back, 321, Pete CLEMental Show. Yes.
Without volunteer firefighters, who will be there to rescue you or your kids when you dial 911? Your volunteer fire department needs your help. If you're busy, we get it. Now, if everyone's too busy, who's coming to rescue you? Don't let the shortage of volunteer firefighters become a crisis.
Congratulations on your retirement, Steve. And if that doesn't work out, you can always volunteer with your friends at Spring Valley Hook and Ladder Company #1. Call the Rockland County Office of Fire and Emergency Services at 845-364-8800. Bring out the fire in you.
This is Clarkstown Supervisor George Holman wishing Steve Purcell a wonderful retirement. Steve, thank you for your friendship and your 50 years of service as the voice of Rockland. God bless you and good luck in retirement. Many, many happy years.
Hi, I'm Naomi Streicher at Realty Teams. Join me on Monday mornings at 7:15. Are you thinking about buying a foreclosure? What are the pros and cons when purchasing a distressed property?
Call 364-0007. Naomi Streicher at Realty Teams.
Hi, I'm Kevin Thomas, and I invite you to join me Saturdays at noon for The Good with Kevin Thomas. We'll have positive and inspiring stories, music, interviews, and so much more. Give your weekend a boost and listen to The Good with Kevin Thomas, Saturdays at noon on WRCR AM 1700.
Hi, I'm John Cicada. Did you know that chronic hepatitis C affects approximately 1 million Hispanic Americans? I'm visiting my father today, who was part of that statistic. And while not every story is the same, I'd like to tell you his. Such a proud man, old-fashioned, the provider, hard-working man. Stay strong, be silent. But this disease is just as silent. He lived with it for at least 20 years and never mentioned how sick he was getting. Never talked over any of the options with his doctor. If I'd have known more about chronic hepatitis C, I could have encouraged him to take action sooner. Then maybe I'd be visiting him at home instead of here at the cemetery. If you still think there's strength in silence, think again. Please talk to your doctor about your options and learn more at tunein-to-hepc.com.
Now let's take a look at the road with Hudson Valley traffic.
We've got a local closure in Yonkers. Glenwood Avenue is shut down after a cement mixer flipped over, and it actually sounds like it crashed into some houses, too. Glenwood Avenue closed in Yonkers.
Now I'm
both
on this
directions
screen.
between Grove Street and Warburton Avenue. Traffic on 287 looks real good. Tappan Zee Bridge is fine, but of course, once you set foot into Rockland County, northbound freeway is heavy from exit 10 up toward the Palisades, exit 13. Then after exit 13, traffic starts to open up very nicely. Also, the northbound Hutch, you've got the usual delays getting into the Cross County. Traffic sponsored by Staples. Staples Connect has amazing prices for everything on your back-to-school list. The TI-84 plus CE graphing calculator is just $99.99. That's a $55 savings. In-store only. Offer ends August 14th. Limit 2. Visit your local Staples store and be more than ready for school. Staples. And from the Hudson Valley Traffic Center, I'm Chris Majette.
Weather.
Across the lower Hudson Valley today, lots of clouds around, some breaks of sunshine, a few showers, and humid, highs near 80. Tonight, partly cloudy skies and lows between 70 and 75, so very humid. The same story, blazing sunshine on Wednesday, and highs between 85 and 90 degrees. Thursday, partly sunny, a chance for a shower, thunderstorm in the afternoon, highs near 90. And Friday, partly sunny, less humid, and highs mid-80s. For AM 1700 WRCR, this is meteorologist Mark Hannick.
Up-to-the-minute weather information is always available on the WRCR website. Day or night, when you want the weather, check our website at WRCR.com.
And it's currently 82 degrees.
Everybody's high on consolation. Everybody's trying to tell me what is right for me. I need a drink and a quick decision. Now it's up to me. What will be? She's gone. Oh, I better learn how to face. She's gone. Oh, I feel the devil to replace her. And she's gone. Oh, what went wrong? Get up and There's a toothbrush hanging in the stand, yeah. My face ain't looking any younger. Now I can see love taking her toll on me. She's gone, I better learn how to face. She's gone, I paid the devil to replace her. She's gone, what went wrong? Think I'll spend eternity in the city. Let the carbon and monoxide choke my thoughts away. And pretty bodies help dissolve the memories. There can never be what she was to me. She's gone, I better learn how to face. She's gone, I get the devil to replace her. She's gone, what went wrong? Just take a picture looking at your phone. You touched your buttocks, don't you know? You still don't admit it. You're playing stupid, but it don't matter. Because you just screw around and take the same dumb side.
Yes. Oh my word. First of all, beautiful. Not only are we doing
Is my story sad but true?
I put my hand
about a girl that
I'm just
once
flowing. This song just
knew.
came on. How can I get rid of Dion?
She took my love, then ran
Tune out.
around.
Kung Fu Panda, you know I love you. Just tune out. Go listen at 770 or 810, something else. In town, you flirted with every girl in town. Hey.
Away from a runaround Sue.
Coming to town.
She liked to travel around, yeah. She loved it and she put you down. Now people love to put you wise. Sue goes out with other guys. Here's the moral and the story from the guy who knows. I fell in love and my love still grows. Asking the fool like she ever knew that I keep away from a runaround Sue. I played out of yeah, keep away from this girl. I don't know what you'll do. Keep away from Sue. She liked to travel around, yeah. She loved it and she put you down. Now people love to put you wise. She goes out with other guys. Here's the moral and a story from that guy who knows. I fell in love and my love still grows. Asking a fool like she ever knew.
You're gonna fight
Keep away from
for your right to party. So let's start New York Tough with the truth. Between all the work I did with beautiful women, now I don't know if there was a connection. You can't hug. So toxic. Tappan Zee Bridge. Blow it now, John. The new Tappan Zee Bridge. Everybody gets lucky once in a while. Cocky. I hope all the women get a bowl of kiss on your rear end. And when you're really tough on steroids, New York tough, you're also loving. So yeah, I'm a tough guy. So mean. Question, well, what happens? What happens next? What happens to New York? Will we be what we were? So what will happen? And then what happens? What do you do? Do you stay down? Do you get up smarter? Do you get up? Do you get up stronger? Do you get up more resilient? Do you get up learning from that lesson? You know what else? Remember 9/11? Thank you for the honor of serving you. It has been the honor of my lifetime. We have the beast contained.
That was brought to you by our very own Bang Bang Lewis. I gotta hit the button. That's right. Yes. I'm feeling good. I'm sorry to kick a man when he's down. I just got to, because a guy like this. Listen to me. You gotta listen to this. This guy don't accept responsibility. He ain't doing it for the good of New York. You kidding me? You'd be foolish to think so. This guy. Listen to these words. This is not a guy accepting responsibility.
Good morning. Let me begin by thanking Rita Glavin for that powerful presentation. I'd like to address several issues today. First, I've always started by telling New Yorkers the facts
he says he takes
before my
responsibility.
opinion. So let's start
Nonsense.
New York tough with
tough.
the truth.
The truth.
The Attorney General did a report on complaints made against me by
179
certain
people
women for
interviewed.
my conduct. The report said I sexually harassed 11 women. That was the headline people heard and saw and reacted to.
Rightfully
The
they
reaction was outrage.
It should be.
It should have been.
Of course.
However, it was also false. My lawyers, as you just heard from Rita Glavin, have reviewed the report over the...
False. He says false. So is he lying, or 11 women, the investigators, 179 interviews? You tell me. What do you believe? I need to know. Are you... Oh, my soundboard, the battery's...
past several days, and have already raised serious issues and flaws that should concern all New Yorkers. Because when there is a bias or a lack of fairness in the justice system, it is a concern for everyone.
Oh, see, he's saying that there's a lack... Come on, there's a bias. There's a bias. Please. There's a lack of control on your hands.
Not just those immediately affected. The most serious allegations made against me had no credible factual basis in the report.
But this is the same guy that years ago tweeted that you got to believe women. All right, he says it then that you got to believe women when they with their accusations. I mean, that's a fact. That is a fact. You could pull it up and see that he went on this whole tirade that you got to believe, we got to do this, we got to do that. But now that he's the guy,
difference between alleged improper conduct and concluding sexual harassment. Now,
well, I think
don't
they
get me
did.
wrong.
I think they made that conclusion. The only guy that doesn't agree is him, because everybody else bailed on the ship.
This is not to say that there are not 11 women who I truly offended. There are. And for that...
He looks at for that, I'm sorry. See, again, he's sorry for offending. I offended you.
I deeply, deeply apologize.
Right. But sexual...
I thought a hug and putting my arm around the staff...
No, you don't understand. She says you put the hand on her butt. You slid it down, you were rubbing her butt. We went over this yesterday.
Person while taking a picture was friendly. But she found it to be too forward.
Well, because your hand was
I kissed a woman on the cheek at a wedding, and I thought I was being nice. But she felt that it was too aggressive. I have slipped. And
right there, he should have got up, got on his knees. Pastor Rich should have begged, Pastor Rich, I beg you to forgive me. Cardinal O'Connor, whatever, or Deegan O'Deagle, whatever his name is, I don't even know. Forgive me. Everybody forgive me. I'm sorry. I screwed up. I put my hand where it didn't belong. Listen, I'm not a bad guy. I'm a little bit, horny, I guess. I don't know. What can I say? I'm the governor, but I'm a horny guy. And that's what he should have done instead.
Called people honey, sweetheart, and darling.
I do that. Hey, let me tell you something. If anyone out there thinks of charging me sexual accusations because I called you honey, sweetie, baby, I'm going to, first of all, slap you in the head, pile drive you, give you an elbow atomic drop, put some sense into you, and then you contact your attorney after that. It's crazy. This I can agree with. But
Meant it to be endearing. But women found it dated
no, see, this is not
and
what they did.
offensive.
The funny thing is this is not what they
I said
reported.
on national TV to a doctor wearing PPE and giving me a COVID nasal swab, you make that gown look
Yes,
good.
explain that.
I was joking. Obviously, otherwise I wouldn't have said it on that.
No, listen to me. Listen to me. Ladies, you're not a guy. Ladies, you're not a guy. I need you to sit on my lap right now. Don't, I'm not going to put my hand where it doesn't belong, but Uncle Pete has to talk common sense into you. You don't say that to a girl unless you mean it. Okay, thank you. That's all.
Hey, Pete.
National.
We got Bryan Avenue Bob on the line.
Bryan Avenue Bob?
Good afternoon. I won't take up much of your time because I know you're going to break, all right? You know, he's pretty shrewd, you know, because if he would have stayed on and they would have impeached him, he couldn't run for political office again. All right? So what's happening is, by doing what he did, he is opening up a door that he could still, not that I don't know how many people would vote for him, but there's probably a lot of dummies out there. But that's why he's doing what he's doing. So.
Well, that's part of the reason, no doubt about it. I'm sure, you know, that adds to it, but I couldn't see him getting a bid for president, you know, because of this. But you know, maybe he could run for, you know, sheriff in like a town in El Paso, Texas. But I don't see him.
Don't be a bit surprised if you don't see his name on the governor's
ticket next year.
Yeah.
I would believe it. No, I believe it. But what Democrats would support him?
No, I don't think any of them would. But I'm just saying, you know, there's a method in his madness. I mean.
But doesn't he need support from the Democratic Party to?
He could run as an independent, maybe.
Wow. All right.
People out there dumb enough to vote for him.
I believe. Listen. I know. That's the sad thing. Is there are people out there, whether they're dumb enough or they have reason to vote for him, that, you know, underlying reason, they would vote for him. I definitely agree with you.
Yeah, but I agree with you 100% too. I am guilty also of calling ladies sweetie and honey, and you know, I mean nothing by it. To me, it's an endearing thing. You know.
Well, that is endearing. That's what I'm saying. That I say. Listen, I'll tell that to the bank teller. I'll tell that to the lady at the car wash. I'll tell it to the lady at the bakery. I just say it. You know what I'm saying? And my wife will be. My wife's next to me if I'm at Home Depot checking out. I go, "Thanks, sweetie." She go, "Here's your, have a great day." "Thanks, sweetie." And I'll just walk out. I just say it. You know. I mean.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe it's who it was coming from, and that a man in his power.
Well, his zipper was also open, and his pants were halfway down to his knees when he was saying those things. That's the problem.
Okay. Listen, have a good day.
I'll see you later, man. All the love. All right, that's Bryan Avenue Bob, host of the Doo-Wop Dream Machine. I needed confirmation for Friday's show. I didn't get it.
Hey, Pete.
Yeah.
We got another call.
We got one more caller before we go to break. Yes, caller.
Hello, Clem. Thank you for taking me into Clemville.
Listen, it's my pleasure. I thank you for coming to Clemville. You're always welcome.
And the reason that I'm calling you is I truly think that Cuomo thought he had a shot because of his predecessors. You had Bill Clinton, while governor, groped women, exposed himself, and he became president.
And what did he do while he was president?
Well, now you got Joe Biden, when he was vice president, swam in the White House naked pool with female security guards watching him. He's got a thing for little girls, and he became president.
But I got to ask you something, though. I don't listen to these political radio shows because I think they're nonsense. I'm not into politics. But didn't Trump have some problems with women as well?
Probably he did, and again, I'm not giving him a pass.
Okay, I just want to make sure because I know you're. I just want to make sure because that to me would be, you know, BS. You know, you can't do that. Like, Trump's guilty as charged with that, then we got to throw him in that pile. Listen, they're all pigs. They're all pigs, Tommy. Two sons.
Yeah, but you have to understand when and I'm not giving Trump a pass. But Trump was a private citizen at the time. He didn't hold public office when these things were going on.
Yeah, no, at least yeah, that's true. We didn't hear nothing about him in office. So I mean, but he's still a pig, though. But yeah, you're right. In the office, in the office of governor, president, You got to live to a higher standard. Like a Hebrew national hot dog, Tommy. You got to live to a higher standard.
There's one last thing.
Yes.
Why did it take 11 women before they believed them? You follow where I'm
No, I don't follow you, but I question why 11 and not 7 or 4. This guy a couple years ago said when women make these accusations, you must believe them. And why did it take so long? Why 11? Is there something with the number 11, Tommy? Is it like, do you know something with the number?
No, it's got nothing to do with it. It has to do with hypocrisy. And the hypocrisy is that if I'm a politician, you do what I say, but don't do what I do.
All right. And on that note, God bless America, Tommy.
You got it, big guy.
Absolutely. All the love. USA. If the Iron Sheik was in my studio, I would pile drive him right now, and I would drape him in my American flag. You word to that. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back. Pete CLEMental Show. Yes.
This is Clarkstown Supervisor George Homan wishing Steve Bissell a wonderful retirement. Steve, thank you for your
Across the lower Hudson Valley today, lots of clouds around, some breaks of sunshine, a few showers, and humid, highs near 80. Tonight, partly cloudy skies and lows between 70 and 75, so very humid. The same story, with blazing sunshine on Wednesday, and highs between 85 and 90 degrees. Thursday, partly sunny, a chance of a shower thunderstorm in the afternoon, highs near 90. And Friday, partly sunny, less humid, and highs mid-80s. For AM 1700 WRCR, this is meteorologist Mark Hannock.
Up-to-the-minute weather information is always available on the WRCR website. Day or night, when you want the weather, check our website at WRCR.com.
And it's currently 82 degrees.
time to lose, no time to lose. I'm gonna be Pancho in charge. Going back to the Tappan Zee Bridge. Would you do that? That would be a first thing. I would tell you something. I would clean her gutters and chimney for her. I'll power wash her house. I'll even like coat her driveway. I don't even do that stuff. Like, I hate painting, any kind of paint. Painting houses, painting walls, painting driveways. If she was like, yo, I don't even like that name change. The bridge is going back to the Tappan Zee Bridge for president. Would you consider her for president? I don't know. I would. Come in and make a bold stand. Forget about what you got to do for the COVID and everything else. Take them signs away. Tappan Zee Bridge coming back 2022. That, to me, is a statement. It's like I never liked that move anyway. He pulled it in the middle of the night. I was sleeping. He called me as his lieutenant governor. I woke up in the middle of the night, 1 o'clock. I had to meet at this place. Oh, guy, UPS is here with a big package. I wonder what's in that package. What did my wife order today? Or I mean, a few days ago, or yesterday from Amazon. It's like she could have been sleepwalking last night, and ordered Amazon. Amazon, let me just hit this button to deliver it tomorrow. Thank you. And here it is. All right, I wonder what's in. That's a big box too. I mean, I can't see a big box like that containing something small. I mean, Ken Mahoney today was talking about, they're still selling like a bag of chips for $1.99, but it's half the size. It's still the same big bag it's in. But you open the bag, it's, hello in there, anyone home? Hello, any chips? Oh, you're down there right at the bottom. Let me stick my whole arm. Dude, this is sick. I gotta put my whole arm into a bag of chips now to get a chip. Where you used to be able to put your fingers in the bag, I gotta stick half my arm past my elbow to get deep down into the bag. Oh, there you go. I forgot the name of what they're doing, but that's like some sort of stuff now. Companies are doing that. It's like the same wrapper, same size. I mean, appears like the same size, but it's like half the contents. Same price though. The times we're in. All right, so good news of the day. I'm going to beat the drum for another 5 minutes. Then when we come back, I don't know if I'm going to beat it even more. Maybe I'll turn the page. We'll see. I don't know how I'm feeling. I'm feeling great. I feel bad for this guy's daughter. She's got 3 daughters. Now, I have to make this is the truth. I got to make a conscious decision every day to not do something so stupid that it would embarrass my family, in particular my kids. My wife has been with me for 26 years. She understands the embarrassment she's with. I mean, she wears that ring proudly, but she knows that it's an embarrassment. Sometimes she's old enough to deal with it. The kids, however, I must make sure every day that I don't do something so dumb that I'm more than capable of doing. Granted, I mean, my life experiences have been filled with doing dumb things and strangely making it to this point somewhat successful. So, yeah, Cuomo's gone. I'm just very excited, but I feel bad for his kids, his daughters. I mean, he's talking about how he's sitting on the sofa. Some of Cuomo's daughter's friends would just be like, "Oh no, your dad, he's a good guy. He built this, he built that, the railways." I mean, under his tenure, a lot of stuff was built. But listen, any governor could spend our money and just say, build this, build that, build that, build this. Other governors are busy playing golf, eating hot dogs, and doing whatever. This guy was busy building stuff. And listen, we're paying for it. I mean, it ain't like he's like, yeah, you know what, we're gonna chip in. No, it's taxes. It's tax money. But that aside, I mean, embarrassing. I feel bad for the daughters, his 3 daughters, lovely girls. But listen, they must know by now that dad's a narcissist. Must know he's a pig. I mean, they're not young ladies anymore. Young girls anymore. They're young ladies. So they must be fully aware. I mean, they know Uncle Chris. They're probably like, no, we don't want to go to Uncle Chris's house anymore. He's sick. He's even worse than you, Dad. He is. Chris Cuomo's worse. And you know who? Let me tell you something. You know who's gay? There's only one guy probably more happier than me. His name is Bill de Blasio. Yep. You know he is happier than a pig in... That's number 10. And that wasn't the real sound effect. I had to fake it. For some reason, this is very strange. I bought Very Good Better. I didn't buy some C League batteries here. I bought Duracell AA8 2 packs. I put the pack in, it went the next day, it was dead. Put the pack in yesterday for the show. I had some sound effects. I didn't use them, but I was just testing them out. But it's dead again. I ordered the plug. It said by the 12th, a day before my dad's birthday. All right, my wife just sending me a message. Amelia was downstairs. She's staring in like a peeping Tom, like a pervert looking in someone's window, like a 58-year-old fat, hairy. And if this is you, I mean, I'm not saying that you're like peeking in through some kid's windows, but people's windows. I'm just saying, she's peeking in my studio window, but she's texting me. She's like pointing to the phone. I'm sending you a text while I'm peeking in the window. I'm peeping Tom. I'm peeping Nicole. But I'm sending you a text. All right, so I want you to know that you're going to get it in about 2 seconds. But I'm sitting here staring in the window, and there she goes, my lovely girl. 26 years together. That's right. I got this beautiful, you don't see it, because of the cameras, but we're going to get multiple cameras. Listen, this to me is therapy. My therapist agrees. You just keep doing what you're doing. But my business consultant says, we must turn this into a profitable venture. You're going to invest time, you must make money. Which is true. I had issues why I wasn't going to make money, but those issues seem to be resolved. Thank you, Carrie. And, we'll figure it out. What we'll also figure out is this. It's 4 o'clock, 1 minute prior to. We have another hour. Will we talk about Cuomo? I don't know. I know this. We're going to play 2 for Tuesday. 2 foods you wouldn't eat in the second hour. All right, that's probably what we're going to do. Nothing else. I got nothing except I got some stuff. Well, I shouldn't say I have nothing. I got some stuff, but do I want to just keep on like beating the man when he's down? I mean, like he's already down. He's in the mud. We're dragging him through the mud. I mean, do I want to strip him of everything? That's a question I shall ponder during the break while I go get a drink and make a sandwich. Peter Clemente for the Pete CLEMental Show. We'll be right back.
AM 1700 WRCR, Ramapo.
let's take a look at the roads with Hudson Valley traffic.
Good afternoon in Yonkers, Glenwood Avenue, both east and westbound between Grove Street and Warburton Avenue. The road is blocked with a flipped-over vehicle. It's a cement truck, and it looks like we have some damage, so please steer clear. The Hutch northbound from Boston Post Road to Cross County Parkway is slow. More delays from North Avenue to Mamaroneck Avenue. Construction in Hawthorne on the Sawmill, northbound between the Taconic and Route 120. And that reduces the area to one lane, and this is 24/7 until further notice. So anticipate some delays here. Also on the Sawmill southbound from Route 120 to the Taconic, it's the same thing. The road is reduced to one lane on that side as well, so plan accordingly. From the Hudson Valley Traffic Center, I'm Amy Salerno.
Weather. Nice partly cloudy skies and lows between 70 and 75. They're very good. But same story. With blazing sunshine on Wednesday and highs between 85 and 90 degrees. Thursday, partly sunny with chance for shower thunderstorm in the afternoon. Highs near 90. Friday, partly sunny, less humid, and highs mid-80s. For AM 1700 WRCR, it's the meteorologist Mark Hanna.
Up-to-the-minute weather information is always available on the WRCR website. Day or night, when you want the weather, check our website at WRCR.com.
And it's currently 82 degrees.
The following program is furnished by its producer, host, and sponsors.
Welcome back, CLEManiacs. This is Kevin Thomas, and you are listening to the second hour of the Pete CLEMental Show with your host, Pete CLEMental.
We're having a party, dancing to the music played by the DJ on the radio. The Cokes are in the icebox, popcorn's on the table. Me and my baby, we're out here on the floor. So Mr. DJ,
That's me.
keep those records playing, 'cause I'm having such a good time dancing with my baby. Everybody's swinging. Sally's doing that twist now. If you take requests, I got a few for you.
Celebration time.
Play that song called Soul Twist. Play that one called I Know.
My good friend.
Don't forget them mashed potatoes. No other songs will do. Let me tell you, Mr. DJ, keep those records playing, 'cause I'm having such a good time dancing with my baby, having a party. Everybody's swinging. Oh, we're dancing to the music on the radio. Oh, we're having a party. Man, everybody's swinging. We're dancing to the music. Yeah. On the radio, tell them one more time, we are having a party. Yeah, and everybody's swinging. Oh, we are dancing to the music. Yeah.
Say goodbye, Cuomo. All right, we are back here. Let me turn this 3 down. I got to get used to that. Listen, I only got 2 arms. 10 fingers, but just 2 arms. It is August 10th. Wow. Only 3 more shows till Steve is gone. Holy moly. That's crazy. Steve will actually no longer be here. Monday morning, I will turn on my radio as I do in the gym while I'm stretching. I'm about to start my core stretching meditation or end it somewhere along the lines there. And what will we hear? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not in the privy. Nor do I. I want to be surprised just like you. Will they let us know before Monday? I don't know. Will it just be a surprise? Crazy to think that there will no longer be Steve Purcell on the morning show. Wow. I'll give you a second to digest that. Breathe in. Because some of you, I'm telling you, you're going to be just a mess. You don't want. You can call my show. You can cry. I'll be here for you. Listen. We've had numerous guests here that have shared loss. This will be a big loss for a lot of you. I mean, extremely big loss. It's like losing a best friend. See, I'm going to miss Steve in the morning. I just love, the radio show myself. But, I mean, at least I'll get to see Steve. I told you every 2 weeks we're going to go out and just have some beers and hang out, eat some chicken parm. Does he like chicken parm? I don't know. What does he like? He's not like a picky eater. But he definitely likes beers. Coors Light. Coors Light, right? That's his beer of choice. But, I mean, 3 days away. Today's the 10th. The 13th, my dad's birthday. I know, it's on my dad's birthday. It's a bittersweet day. I'm celebrating my dad. Even though he's dead, I celebrate him. It's his birthday. But Steve's leaving. Wow. It's crazy. All right, listen. If it's your birthday, I celebrate you. I do, really. If I had a cake, I would eat a piece in honor of you. That's how I go. That's how I roll. But I don't. But I will say this. I wish you a very happy birthday, happy, healthy, wealthy, and a beautiful year ahead. Now, let's go through the famous birthdays. Kylie Jenner. She's 24. She is keeping up with the Kardashians type of fame, She made a ton of money, that Kylie Cosmetics. I mean, that's where she makes this cosmetic line. I mean, it put Rihanna into like the billionaire status. Cosmetics. How many people are wearing mascara? I see a lot of guys nowadays wearing makeup. I mean, I saw this guy yesterday, and then listen, to each his own, honestly, like to each his own. But I mean, I would say, like, if you're gonna have like a face full of makeup and you're a guy, you should probably be wearing a dress. That's just my opinion. I don't know. But this guy had the mask, like the eyeliner, the mascara, big, beautiful. Like I said, the lips were beautiful, nice, and the color wasn't. It was like red, but it wasn't red. It was rosé. That's what it was, rosé. But then nothing from the neck down, just like a football jersey with jeans. I don't know. Again, to each his own, right? To each his own. That's why Kylie Jenner's a billionaire. Because people buy mascara, men and women. I mean, everybody wants to look pretty. Well, who am I to say? I mean, because I can't, even with mascara, I couldn't look pretty. All right, let's see. June Shannon. She's a reality star. Why did I pick her name? I don't know. She just looks like she's a ball of fun. She's 42. A lot of reality stars. Going down the birthday list. Boo, ding, 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 doom, dum. Antonio Banderas. That's some name. Like, there's a lot of cool names out there. This is one of them. Antonio Banderas. And I don't even say it right. But, like, that's just that is a cool way to, like, Antonio Banderas. He's 61. Still looks great, if I say so myself. Famous birthdays. Doom, doom, doom. Jimmy Dean. Yo, this guy, let me tell you something. I love Jimmy Dean. I love his commercials. He was the Big Bad John singer. He turned an actor, then he was a television host, and then he created the Jimmy Dean sausage brand. This guy is like king. I love the Jimmy Dean commercial. I should have had it pulled up, but you know what? I failed on that one. I should have had it pulled up. Who else is celebrating a birthday today? That's it. You got a good group of people celebrating. What national day we got? I'll tell you. Hold on for 1 second. On August 10th, it's National Lazy Day. See, I'm not into that. I mean, I like feeling lazy sometimes, and a lazy day is good. But I'm just, like, too many lazy days is no good. It's just not. I can't. I'll take a lazy day, kind of. You know what? I couldn't even take a whole day of being lazy, unless I'm on vacation. If I'm on vacation, then I'm next level lazy. There's no doubt about it. But just, I can't. I get up today, 4 o'clock. I'm in my gym by 4:15, 4:20. I watered my trees, You know, and then, you know, I'm still going strong. Got soccer practice after this, going strong. Probably going to go out with Arthur later. We'll see. I don't know. We're going to decide. We're going out tonight. We're going out tomorrow night. And we're starting that soon. Arthur, Emilio, and me. Food reviews. It's going to be great. You're going to love it. National S'mores Day. I like s'mores, but they're too sweet. I can eat one, and that's it. I can't eat 10 of them. Like, I'm not a kid no more. My kids can eat 10 s'mores. It's just too sweet for me. All right, Kev, you got something?
Yeah, we got Mike from the Valley.
Mike from the Valley checking in, representing the Valley strong. Mike, what's going on?
What's going on? Yeah, I have a question and a couple of comments. Now that Cuomo is gone, I wonder if the marijuana law is going to go through just like that. Kind of interesting. And then you were talking about two things you wouldn't eat. I wouldn't eat tongue or liver.
Wait, say that again. You wouldn't need what?
Tongue or liver.
Oh, tongue or liver. Tongue or liver. I got you. You threw me off there. Tongue or liver. I used to eat tongue sandwiches, man, growing up. Going to like this kosher deli with my grandfather down in Brooklyn. I used to love tongue on rye bread. I used to kill it, man, honestly. But nowadays, I just don't think that's something. Mike, so Mike from the Valley, you're saying tongue and liver. See, that's another thing that I don't know if I could eat it now. Growing up, my mom growing up in the trailer park, a liver was a staple. We might have ate that once every week, every 2 weeks, liver and onions. And nowadays, I don't know. I just taste it. It tastes like I can taste like the liver. It's gross. You can taste like sometimes like the urine, and it's just gross, man. I don't know. It's kind of gross. All right, so tongue and liver. That's what you're saying. Mike from Spring Valley, you're the first one to in it in our 2 for Tuesday. Tongue and liver. You got it, man.
Right.
And to answer your question, the marijuana laws, they're moving it forward. Not that I'm endorsing them. All I'm saying is it's a progressive movement. That's what they're doing. Cuomo, I mean, with or without him, those laws, legalization is moving forward. All right, 845-429-1700. We'll take a couple more. Let's get in. 2 for Tuesday. 2 things you wouldn't eat. I'm with Mike. Liver and, what do you say? Liver and what? What was I got to read? Liver and tongue. See, I'm going to enter 2. You know what? Because I want a chance to win. I don't care. Listen, this ain't going to change my world, but I like to win. Like, I get excited. If I'm winning anything, I'm excited. And I'm in it to win it. So, Clem, I'm going to put down beets. Beets are nasty. Beets are the craze now. I see them in salad. Like fried beets, grilled beets, beet salad. Beet this, man. Oh, God, I'm not down with beets. Now, my other selection, I'm going to have to give a little thought. Because I would eat everything. I probably would, the liver, depending on how it's made, if it didn't have like that really livery, just chemically taste. Yeah, Kev.
We've got Anna, the coupon queen.
The coupon queen, yes. What's up, Anna?
Okay, the 2 things. How about pig's feet and lentils?
All right, I'm with you on the pig's feet. I don't know how people eat pig's feet. I had this worker, man, Mike. He was a good worker, man.
My mother makes it and puts it in a gravy and stuff like that. I've tried it and stuff like that. It's okay, but...
Nah, I'm not down with pig's feet. So my buddy Mike, though, man, Dave's brother, Bundy, who he's doing all the stuff here. Mike used to. We had this party, man, and Mike used to rip the eyeballs out, and he would eat the face. He would take the face, like the pig face, and just start eating the cheek. And he was crazy like that, man. I'm not a big pig guy. Like, I'll eat ham, I'll eat bacon for certain. Bacon makes everything better, no doubt. But I can't eat at like a pig roast, a ham like cut up right off, like the pig cut off right there. So I'm with you with the pig. Now lentils, what's wrong with lentils?
I don't like the beans. I don't like those kind of beans. But if you
is it because you don't like beans, or is it because they make you fart?
I like different beans, but not the lentil beans and stuff like that.
Got you. Because beans make you fart, but they're good for your heart.
You're a poet.
I know it. All right, coupon queen. You and Mike, you're in it. I'm going to think of my other one. I'm going to be in it too. When we get back from the break, let's hear from you. 2 for Tuesday. What 2 foods are you not eating? $25 Bailey's gift certificate on the line. And let me tell you something. There's a lot of good eats over at Bailey's. We'll be right back. Pete CLEMental Show.
Construction in Hawthorne on the Sawmill, northbound between the Taconic and Route 120, and that reduces the area to one lane, and this is 24/7 until further notice, so anticipate some delays here. Also on the Sawmill southbound from Route 120 to the Taconic, it's the same thing, roads reduced to one lane on that side as well, so plan accordingly. From the Hudson Valley Traffic Center, I'm Amy Sullivan.
Weather.
Tonight, partly cloudy skies and lows between 70 and 75, so very humid. The same story, blazing sunshine on Wednesday and highs between 85 and 90 degrees. Thursday, partly sunny, a chance for a shower thunderstorm in the afternoon, highs near 90. And Friday, partly sunny, less humid, and highs mid-80s. For AM 1700 WRCR, this is meteorologist Mark Hannick.
Up-to-the-minute weather information is always available on the WRCR website. Day or night, when you want the weather, check our website at WRCR.com.
And it's currently 82 degrees.
Alrighty, we are back here. No music, because I'm sitting here trying to I'm not doing much, but I'm opening things. I'm trying to like kind of figure this board out here. I got Dave, the engineer, Bundy tuning in. That's Dave. He's incognito as Bundy. But yeah, it's still a work in progress. We're trying to figure it out, tie it into the YouTube. You know, it's a lot of work involved here to get it exactly right, but we will get there. No worries. You just be patient. Patience is a virtue. All right? Remember that. Patience is a virtue. All right, let's have some fun. 2 for Tuesday. 2 foods you wouldn't eat. I figured it out. I see this in a lot of places, and I know I have friends who love this stuff. They love it. They're just like they would eat it anywhere. But I can't bring myself to eat oxtail. Like, I don't know. It's just like obviously like pig feet. You know, I think there's probably 15 things I can name like that, any animal body part. But oxtail, I see it so common. I see it in a lot of delis that when we stop for lunch, when we're working, they got oxtail stew. They got oxtail this. I don't know about the oxtail. So I'm going to go with oxtail and beets. That's my entry. I'm in it to win it. 845-429-1700. Remember, there's 2 things you got to do. If you want to be part of the Clem Militia, you got to like the P. CLEMental Show Facebook page. This is for those social media people. If you're not, it's okay. You're listening on the radio. You count. You are still in Clemville. You're in the radio. But if you're a social media person, we need you to like the P. CLEMental Show Facebook page and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Okay, that's how we're going to grow together, and you're going to tell people, and we're going to grow. We got some great interviews lined up for next week. Let me tell you, next week is about sharing. People sharing their own personal stories, and I dig that because it's going to impact somebody out there, just boom, right to the heart. All right, yeah, what do we got, Kev?
We've got Phil on the line.
Yes, hello, Phil.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Yourself?
Let me get this straight.
Yes.
I'm not too bad. So let me get this straight. You have this beautiful new state-of-the-art transmission center studio from your house. And then you didn't get an owner's manual?
Owner's manual for what?
For all this new technology you've got around yourself.
Oh yeah, you know what the owner's manual is? I got 2 guys who Dave was an engineer at CBS for many years, but it's like I got one guy who's trying to hook it into YouTube. I got another guy who is an engineer for radio, and some things conflict with others through the soundboard to YouTube, so we gotta fine tune it. It's an adjustment, you know, like it's a working out process. Me, I'm dumb when it comes to this. Like, for me to learn this stuff would be virtually impossible. I don't know. I can't digest it. Like my buddy Dave Bundy, he has tried for years. We've been doing radio for years. He's showed me things. He's a genius, dude. This guy's crazy. The stuff he does. And then Dave, the engineer, he comes here. He walks in. He's like, do this, turn this to the right, left, and everything's working. I don't know. And then all of a sudden, you know, you put it on YouTube and it falls apart. I don't know. What do I know?
Look, I feel you, because in college, we had a radio station at school that I was on. Nobody knew how to power up the transmitter, because it was this old thing from the 50s. It had like these 5-foot vacuum tubes in it. Was the faculty advisor and the guy who was the president of the club. So basically, we turned it on and off by just unplugging it and plugging it into the wall.
Well, I mean, that's a good solution. That's what Steve does sometimes in the morning, you know.
So I feel you.
Yeah, listen, I feel my pain, man, but it's all good. Listen, at least we're on the air. I mean, I've heard worse coming across the radio on certain stations and shows, so I'm confident that at least we're giving some good, you know, a good thing to listen to. But what else you got?
Okay, so my 2 foods, okay, I'm with you on the beets, although the ones that I don't like are pickled beets.
Yeah, those are nasty.
Just the smell of those can make me want to barf. And like creamed herring.
Oh, dude, I love the creamed herring. With the onions in there?
No.
Dude, they got the big onions with the cream and the herring. You know what's so funny that you asked me, that you said that? My kids asked me the other day about sardines. So I used to eat sardines in a tomato sauce, but not the oil, the ones in the tomato sauce. I used to kill them. And I said, and also, I used to have the herring in the cream and onion sauce, and they're like, what's that? I'm like, oh, it was so good. I love that. I could still eat that.
No, those are bad ones for me.
All right, so beets. But dude, like, let me say, are you like a good cook?
I would like to think so.
Right. So can't you transform a beet into something that at least edible for you?
I can eat. I've come to. I can eat a beet with, a regular beet, but not pickled. The pickling just does it for me. It just puts me over the edge.
I got you. All right, so pickled beets. Let me clarify that. Pickled beets filled with the pickled beets. I'm nothing. I'm all beets. I'm everything with beets. Nothing. I don't care how you serve it.
When I was cooking, there were certain things I made that were great that I didn't particularly care for. When you're making the beets, when it made you shudder, it made you gag like you wanted to. Okay, it's ready. Everybody else will love it.
Right. Dude, you got me thinking about that pickled herring, man, and gefilte fish. I think I'm gonna go to ShopRite after this. Have myself a little Seder.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Just so you know, Kung Fu loves you.
I love her too. Listen, I got a soundbite for her already. Kung Fu Fighting is on my soundboard. All the love. I'll see you later. All right, 845-429-1700. Two foods that you wouldn't eat. I love, dude, pickled herring. I get it. I mean, I eat it. My mom gets it, like, during the Jewish holidays. She thinks, like, she's paying homage to her father, who's been dead for 20 years, by, like, eating, like, Jewish food on the holidays, So, I mean, yeah, I got it, Dave. I got it way below the yellow. Like, I got the blue. The blue thing it's the yellow. It's in the green now. I've had it in the green for a while now. Maybe I need to move it lower. But yeah, sometimes I go downstairs and I stab a piece of the herring right out of there with the sauce and the onion. I love it. Yes, caller. Hello.
Kenny from Shelford. Hello.
Yes.
Kenny from Shelford.
How are you?
I'm just fine and dandy. How are you?
I'm doing good. You're a first time caller.
Yes, for your show, yeah. I usually don't get a chance to listen to it in the afternoon. I got out of work early today. I usually talk to Steve in the morning.
I listen to Steve a lot too, man. I don't hear you, man. I mean, you don't call a lot. You don't call a lot then, because I listen a lot. I don't hear a Kenny from Suffern.
No, you ask him. He knows.
No, I'm not saying Steve don't know you. I'm just saying I must be missing you on the morning show. All right, so dude, are you sad that Steve is leaving?
Absolutely.
Right? I mean, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen, Kenny?
I have no idea. It's just it's like he held the county together.
I hear you, man. This guy. I personally, I think they should make a Forget about naming days after him. They should make a statue of Steve holding a microphone in one hand and a Coors Light in the other hand, and put in the center of Clarkstown or something. Right?
There you go. I'll do it in the new city, right in front of
Right, that's what I'm saying. Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, right in the center of Clarkstown, new city. Steve Purcell, the great visionary, the blind man who did radio. I mean, that's insane, dude. The stuff he does.
Mr. Rockland County.
That's right. All right, listen. What do you got for me, Kenny from Suffern?
All right, the two foods I would not eat: head cheese and tripe.
All right, listen, man, let me tell you something. Head cheese all the way. I'm down with you. I used to work on the Boar's Head route, and people bought head cheese, dude, and I was always, dude, I didn't even want to carry it. I used to ask my boss if he had any radioactive gloves to carry in the head cheese. I was scared, because I would put the bolognas in my arm, the hams in my arm, the cheese in my arm, carried in. All of a sudden I had the head cheese. I would like kick it in with my feet. I was scared to even grab it. It was so nasty. Now, as far as the tripe, Kenny from Suffern, you brought up some good memories with the tripe. My grandma, God rest her soul, my nonna that lived next to me in the trailer park, she used to make the tripe and sauce, and I used to go over there. I used to love it. I love the tripe. I try to find the tripe to this day. I can't find good tripe anymore, Ken.
I don't even look for it.
I know. I'm just saying, you brought up great memories, dude. Listen, thank you for the call. Great call. I hope when you get off work early again, I want to hear from you.
All right, no problem.
You're in it to win it, Kenny from Suckland. You're in it.
All right, thank you.
You got it, man. All the love. You're in CLEMental today. Welcome. All right, Ken. Kev, you let me know if anyone else. 2 for Tuesday.
Yeah, we got Antonio on there.
Antonio. Today is Antonio Banderas' birthday, and we get a call from Antonio Play a Game-O. All right, what's up?
Well, hey, Pete. Two foods I wouldn't eat are, there's something called kimchi, which is like fermented.
I love kimchi. I love the kimchi. Like,
I don't like.
Oh, the kimchi is good. Yes, it's like it's Korean. It's Korean cabbage. I think it's like there's different kinds of kimchi. There was a guy on Middletown Road that had like 14 different kinds of kimchi. Half of them sucked, but the other half were really good. I like kimchi. All right, what else?
The other one would be a ballot egg. It's a Chinese food where they take a fertilized egg that's got a chicken embryo in it, and they boil it and eat it whole. That just seems disgusting to me.
Wait. So is there a chicken inside of it? Like, is the chicken, what is it, the chicken still in there? Isn't that the yolk? Don't we do that? Don't you eat the yolk? That's the chicken.
No, but they let the chicken the yolk that we eat is unfertilized. This actually has a baby chick inside it.
A baby chick inside of it. Wow, that's nasty. Well, how did you hear about this? Where did you hear? Well, this is called a ballot egg?
Yeah, I heard, unfortunately, from the internet, I heard it.
You stay off the internet, dude. What are you doing? Get off the internet, man. It's going to traumatize you, guy.
They consider it a delicacy in China and the Philippines.
Wow, that's insane. I wouldn't eat that either, man. Good score. You're in it to win it.
Okay, thank you.
You got it, man. 2 for Tuesday. 2 foods you wouldn't eat. I'm definitely down with not eating the ballot egg. Kimchi, I like. Kenny, the tripe. I love the tripe, man. No doubt. The head cheese scares me, man. It scared me when I was working the boar's head. Let me turn that volume down. That's better. The head cheese was like scary looking. A lot of adjustments. See, like I could look at the board, like let me turn this down. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I mean, I think Dave's been texting Dave thinking it's me, but I just turned the volume down. All right. Anyway, the head cheese is one of the grossest things I've ever definitely seen. I would never eat it. Never, ever. I don't know how much you would like. There's a price for everything. You know that. But, I mean, to eat some head cheese, I don't know. All right, 845-429-1700. 2 foods that you wouldn't eat. That's our 2 for Tuesday. 2 foods you wouldn't eat. Now, I'm going to play a sound clip. If the person can guess this, all right, if you can guess this, then you're going to get 3 more entries in. All right, now it has to do with Steve today was talking about yesterday was talking about his favorite sound. And his favorite sound is his 2 grandkids, Trish and Luke. Trish and Luke fighting. He loves that. Trish and Luke fighting each other is what he loves. Now, this sound effect, I think it would be second for him. Let's see. Wait up. Let me get this back here, and let's pull it up again. Here we go. That's an easy one. One more time. When we come back from the break, if you got that, you get 3 more entries. And we'll take anyone else who wants to get in for the 2 for Tuesday. 2 foods you wouldn't eat, and definitely some on the list here I definitely would not eat. We'll be back to take us to the finish line here on the P. CLEMental Show. Tuesday, Andrew Cuomo Resignation Show edition. We'll be right back.
We all want to live healthier lives and make good decisions. Join me, Carrie Potter, on the second Thursday of each month at 5 p.m. for House Calls, a health series brought to you by Good Samaritan Hospital. Our August 12th show will feature Dr. Karen Karsiff, Medical Director of the Center for Breast Health. We will take your calls and talk about breast cancer awareness, prevention, and treatment. That's the second Thursday of the month at 5 p.m. for House Calls, brought to you by Good Samaritan Hospital. Advancing care here.
last time I touched you. And here I am, close to getting tangled up inside the thought of you. Do you love him as much as I love her? And will that love be strong when old feelings start to stir? Looks like we made it, left each other on the way to another love. Looks like we made it, but I thought so till today, until you were there, everywhere, and all I could taste was love the way we made it. Love so strange, playing hide and seek with hearts and always hurting. And we're the fools, standing close enough to touch those burning memories. And if I hold you for the sake of all those times love made us lose our minds, could I ever let you go? Oh no, we made it, left each other on the way to another love. Looks like we made it, but I thought so till today, until you were there, everywhere, and all I could taste was love the way we made it.
Yes. Wow, looks like we made it. Another show almost under our belts. Little radiotherapy delivered. Also, for those of you joining in on the YouTube page, yes, again, it's all a work in progress. At least we are here on the radio doing what we do best, delivering some quality radio 3 to 5 on WRCR, the world-renowned Clem Radio Network, where the great Steve Purcell will be no longer with us. Wow, it's crazy. It really is. I mean, like, it's quite shocking, to be honest with you. Like, is it? Sometimes I just think it's going to be like April Fool's, but in August. Like, he's just going to be like, all right, fooling, kidding. I mean, I don't know. Could it possibly change? Could he maybe, like, say, you know what, I changed my mind? I don't know. Could he? I don't know. All right, listen. Anyone else want to get in? 845-429-1700. 2 for Tuesday. 2 foods you wouldn't eat. I mean, definitely some good entries here. The head cheese really sticks out. Like, if all these were in front of me, I think the head cheese would probably be the last thing that I would contemplate eating. It is definitely one of the more gross. It's like this, like, jellied. I don't even know what's in it. Like, all different pieces of just disgustingness. Does anyone out there eat head cheese? You know what? I want to talk to someone who eats head cheese. 429-1700. Does anybody out there even dare eat head cheese? Have you ever eaten head cheese? What does it taste like? I mean, when you were punished, did your parents make you eat a head cheese sandwich? Like on white bread that had like mold on it. That's like the ultimate punishment. Back in the day, like, they would allow that. Like, you know, you did something bad, you know, they wash your mouth out with soap. I mean, they whip you with the belt. But, the guy down the block was giving his kids head cheese sandwiches on moldy white bread. That, to me, that's the ultimate punishment. Like, all right, we'll take a few more minutes before we close it out. We'll pick a winner, which I'm always good at picking a winner. My kids always say, Dad, stop picking a winner. All right, so the show tomorrow is Hump Day. I'm going to have some fun tomorrow. We're going to talk about some topics. But next week, we got a lot of interviews. None this week, because I was a little hesitant with the studio under all this work and, fine tuning. And I said, I got to run up to the station, this and that. So I said, let me hold off this week on the interviews. Next week, we got some good ones lined up. People are going to share a lot of stories. One very sad story, like the collateral damage of COVID-19 goes a lot further than just businesses closing, people losing their houses. I mean, this story that someone's going to share with us next week is quite the one that really hits home, really does. I got to tell you, I do owe an apology to anyone who I said that Animal Kingdom stinks. It's finally getting to the point where it's getting exciting, and I should have stuck to it. Me and my wife, it's like, we watch an episode here, and maybe a week later we'll watch another one, because it wasn't getting exciting enough. Now, I'm looking forward to every night. So I do apologize. I take it back. I'm into it now, and we'll see where it goes. But it is definitely one of the more exciting series. Yeah, Kev.
We got Patty on the line.
Patty.
Hello, Clem.
Hello, Patty. What's going on? You off early today?
Yeah, I'm off really early today. I want to say that I will not eat liver or pig's feet.
Pig's feet and liver were both, and you could, it doesn't matter, like if someone else said it, but yeah, pig's feet, I just can't see gnawing on that thing. Like I see them sometimes in like jugs, like 10 pig's feet in like a jug sitting in some sort of like formaldehyde. I don't even know the solution. And I say to myself, who in their right mind could, it's not like a chicken wing, like you could start gnawing on a chicken wing. Who in their right mind would dig into that? Liver, I used to eat liver growing up. I said before, in the trailer park, my mom made it a lot with onions. I just don't know now as an adult. I don't see my wife making liver for the family. I mean, she would make it for me if I asked, but she would also be saying to me, you're going to throw this out, you're not going to like it. And I think that would be the outcome. So, yeah, I'm not into the liver.
Yeah, my mom used to make it years ago when I was growing up, liver and onions, but no. Bah.
Yeah.
No thanks.
Yeah, nah, no doubt. All right, you're into it. How's mom doing?
Yeah, one day at a time, we do the best we can.
Good. Tell her we send our love, all the love.
All right, back to you guys.
You got it. We'll see you later, Patty.
All right, Clem.
And thank you yesterday for checking in on the YouTube. I appreciate you.
Oh, yes, you would have seen. I'm not good at the YouTube thing, but I managed.
I appreciate it, really. I know. Thank you so much, really. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You got it.
Anything to you.
You got it, babe. Thank you. I'll remember that. If I ever hit fame and fortune, I'm going to buy Dave a car, and then I'm going to remember you. Don't worry. All right, listen. We had a great time. We took that bus to the Mets game. That was a fun time. Right? We got to do that again. We got to do something like that again. That's where all the CLEManiacs, we started coming together. And look at it. It was like a tree. Like, that was the seed. That was the seed that we planted, and look what it grew to. It's crazy. All right, well, it's almost over. 845-429-1700. 2 foods you wouldn't eat. I mean, come on now. I'm going to mix this up. I got a little pile right here. You can see how I do it. I'm not even looking. There's a pile right here. These are the names right here. I mix it up. I'm not looking. I'm mixing it up. I'm not even going to call. I'm going to pull one out. Here we go. All right, this person is not the winner tonight. Patty from Pearl River with her liver and pig's feet. All right, now look, I'm looking at straight ahead. I just have my hand swarming paper. I'm flipping them upside down, inside out, and once again, I pull one from the pile, and I say that Clem is not the winner. Oxtail and beets. Ew. Someone kill me now. Let me starve to death. Let me go on a hunger strike. If there was only beets and oxtail in the cupboard, I'm going to eat the cupboard. All right, let me mix these up. Here we go. Literally, I'm going to take that piece of wood, I'm going to grind it down, make a nice sauce out of it, and just eat it. All right, here we go. All right, Phil is not going to win with beets and creamed herring. I tell you, I like the creamed herring. I think that's why. You went against me. The creamed herring, I like the creamed herring, and I felt it worked. Not that I selected you, Phil. I have nothing to do with it. I just, right now, I want to just make sure I got the papers in my hand. They're in my hand. I'm moving them around. And don't worry, I'm never looking, because to me, who cares, like, who wins? It doesn't really matter. This person is not winning, though. Let's see. Head cheese and tripe. Wow, that's Kenny from Kenny. Good call. Great entry. Head cheese and tripe. I like the tripe, though, Kenny. You and Phil, I think, because I like the tripe. I don't know if I could eat it now. I think, if I'm not mistaken, my wife could probably confirm this. When we were on cruises, I got the tripe on the cruise, and I think I really did not enjoy it. If I'm not mistaken, I don't remember, because usually I'm drinking on the cruises, and I don't really remember, except when I get the bill. Then I remember that. All right, here we go. We got 1, 2, 3 left. We got Anna, we got Mike from Spring Valley, we got Antonio. I just needed to see those 3. Now I mixed them. I'm not looking. I give you my word. Those on YouTube can confirm. I'm not looking, because I don't care who wins. I want someone to win. It's a pleasure giving. Give. That's what I tell my wife. Give with a big heart. All right, here we go. Antonio, you're not winning with kimchi and balut eggs. Balut eggs, I think it was. Balut eggs, Filipino. Bundy chiming in saying that it's Filipino. People from work talk about it. And Phil the Chef Phil, he's our resident chef on the show, Chef Phil, married to Kung Fu Panda. See, I would play that right now. Everybody was Kung Fu Panda, but I ain't got the soundboard. I ain't got no battery. What am I going to do, buy 8-pack of batteries every day? Even I'm not that stupid. I mean, I'll make an investment in the radio show for something I think is smart, but buying 8 batteries every day, to me, seems stupid. All right, here we go. 2 more. I put them in my hand. I want to thank once again Bang Bang Jeff Lewis. Oh, by the way, nobody called in to get these 3 things. I think Steve, this is his second favorite sound effect. Wait, let me get that back. It's a beer can opening up. You know what I gotta do? I gotta move this box in front of me. I gotta move, see? It's trial and error. I gotta have this box closer. If I gotta navigate stuff, I gotta have it closer. I kind of need it on my lap like a little baby. Hi, baby. How are you today? I must turn this one left and move this one up right and left. All right, here we go. The winner for today's 2 for Tuesday. 2 foods I wouldn't eat is not going to be Anna the Coupon Queen with pig's feet and lentils, so it will be with tongue and liver. Disgusting. Mike from the Valley. Mike, listen to me. You got a $25 gift certificate to Bailey's. All right? Tongue and liver. I don't know if they serve that at Bailey's, but ew, that's disgusting. I thank everybody for tuning in, joining me for radiotherapy. You get it, and I get it, and we'll get some more tomorrow for the hump day. Listen, it's all a work in progress. You can help by liking the CLEMental Show Facebook page, subscribing to the YouTube channel. All the love, and adios, Clemigos.
The preceding program has been furnished by